Welcome to the Dungeon Gamers Collaboration. My name is Jeffrey Russell Wallace, and welcome to episode 12 of Fell Nightmares. My apologies, the end of the last video didn't seem to have sound. This video didn't come out on time due to technical issues. It's all gone awry, but thankfully, we're here and we're moving forward. So, last time, our party finished off a raiding section of the Drow, pushing them back, and even faced a large shadow dragon and survived. They now make their way up to the surface to prepare for the next part of their journey. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. Pushing and toppling over each other to get up to this kind of official-looking dwarf that's handing out coin. There is kind of a shock and awe to a lot of people that so many of you came back, including people that are dwarves because they don't have the constitution. On your way out, like right on the street side, there are kegs that have been set up, and various ales and hard liquors that have been barrel aged are being passed out to people as they come out. Kind of a
I'll take one of those.
Are they fortified with healing spells? That's what I really need.
They're fortified with get you drunk
Is
spells.
it good berry wine? Because I am very hurt.
Drink enough and you won't feel anything.
Psychologically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Physically, just don't get in a bar fight.
I can
No promises.
dip my finger in your wine and put a cure wounds in there.
Thanks. That would be great.
At this point, you know both your way to Grandtails and Magic Shop. If you'd like to start at one of those.
Are we adding together our scales to sell and split, or are we like...
How many did we get?
21
We got
total.
13.
We got 13,
Okay. I got 8.
8, yeah.
so...
Yeah, I'm
I
fine
mean, I'm
with
down
that.
to like splitting. I know you were maybe potentially thinking of keeping a couple to
Yeah.
fortify your situation with.
I just have that red dragon shield, and I'm wondering if I add some of the black dragon.
Gold,
I might
actually.
Gold.
It's Gold Dragon.
Gold dragon shield.
Yes.
Hold on, I need to make a note of that.
Ian thinks all dragons are red.
I do.
Yeah. No, that makes a big difference
Well,
if you ever run into a dragon.
They're all red lizards. Come on.
Tell that to Drake's face.
Ooh, that would be funny.
No, it really wouldn't.
What would we
I
find
would say you both need to get your eyes checked, but him I understand.
But I'm thinking if I add some of the shadow scales, I might be able to get resistance to fire and cold.
One way to find out.
Grantail? The potion shop.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, he was the one who wanted to buy the scales.
He wanted to,
so,
yeah.
like, how much will he give us for him?
You guys make your way in.
In addition for a generous, in addition to us also, well, I'm at least going to sing his praises on the potion that saved me from going down to drop poison.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it out there that it probably saved me.
Oh yeah,
too.
That's
More than you expected.
Yeah.
you went down, but you got back up, and we can attribute that to the potion.
Yep.
Hello, welcome, yes. And show them the scales. I just gotta ask, did you kill this?
No,
No, it's not dead.
it's just wounded.
Okay. I'll take...
I mean, does that change the price? It's totally dead.
No, it doesn't
Okay.
change the price.
Well, then it's
I was just curious. I'm impressed either way you live.
Yes, very dead. I stabbed it.
No one will ever get any more of these scales ever again.
I can do 100 gold a scale. But that's all I can offer.
Is that really all you can offer?
No!
It's like the Sharon Stone.
Go for the persuasion check.
I have a sorcery point left. I'm gonna subtle spell a guidance.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
How big are these scales?
You get a D4 to
Throw a D4 on
Oh
that.
shit, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, 16 plus... You said what kind of check? I'm sorry.
Persuasion.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Fortunately, that's the best I can do. Apologies. But that's Like,
Still pretty good.
you can retire, literally. You can just retire after you... If I buy all these from you, you're good. You guys can split up the money and live your lives out, happy as can be.
How many do you want to keep?
Can I ask Grontail how many he thinks I might need to augment this shield?
Let's see. He'll kind of like take one, put it up.
I'm gonna say
Let's see, do
I don't want to lose the red or
probably.
gold.
I don't know much about that, honestly. I'm a potion maker. This is way out of my wheelhouse. Kind of. I mean, no, you'd want an enchanter for this, I think.
So,
It's somewhere in between. I could probably co-work on it. I'd say 7. Probably want 7 scales for that.
so are you saying that these might be worth more to an armor?
No, I'll definitely take them. That's the best price you're going to get. I guarantee that.
Sell them 11, keep 10.
I was saying, that sounds like a good deal.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. He'll, once again, kind of put his hands out, and the bushes and brambles will come to life and scurry through their little holes and come back with various bags of coin. Do you want this in gold or platinum?
Platinum's it's easier.
Platinum does seem easy.
Okay, platinum. And there you go. Divvy it up as you will.
I don't know the conversion now.
It's $2.75 each.
Yeah, if we're splitting it evenly.
And he'll hand off the scales, and the little critters will run into the walls again.
And we kept 10.
Kept 10.
We had 2. Alus stay on.
I feel like Alice is probably better for your
Yeah,
shield.
definitely. I'd rather go there. So,
All right.
walk in.
And back into a shop. He's sitting behind the counter again, same as he was.
I'm gonna sing his praises for his armor saving my ass.
Yes.
Right, glad it helped.
Yes.
So, what can I do you for this time?
Potential augmentation.
Oh, that's pretty fancy.
We got some of these.
I like it. You're gonna want some better metal than usual on that. You might want to enchant the metal so it stays. You don't want it bending, none of that. Sure, I can bind it with something nice. Let me see what I got.
So we kept 10, and it's going to take 7 for the shield.
Potentially.
He'll go in the back, rummage around, come back through. So I think, if I got this right, this metal right here, and I'll hold up this frosted over piece of steel. It should bond nicely to those dragon scales.
I like it.
I think 3 would be enough for a set of bracers.
So, what are you doing with... I need 7 for sure. And I'd take the others as payment.
No, I'm keeping one of them at least.
How about
I
2?
harvested 8 of these fucking things
This is like-
myself. Didn't want to sell them to the other guy. I'm keeping at least one.
I'll take 2 and 500 gold.
Or could we use those 2 to make a sick-ass pair of bracers?
He still wants to be paid.
Yeah, he can be paid. We have plenty of money.
Or you can pay me, that's fine.
Do you want some bracers?
I mean, I don't think it'll do me any good. I just think it'd be cool. I mean, if they were magical, if I could, like,
I imagine if
channel
they're dragon
fucking ice
scales, they should
energy
be.
through them.
But
Does it work
One
with
way
ice
to
energy?
find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, an arcane focus made out of a dragon scale.
ooh,
I have an arcane focus. I have a blood well
Another arcane
vial.
focus.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying some cool magic, like, bracers. You know, it seems like a cool thing is all.
I only need the 7 for the shield, so that's
Up to you. Just determines how much you're going to pay.
yeah. Determines really how much I'm gonna pay. So
Well, I'll
Without
yeah.
the scales, it's 1,500.
I figured as much.
What if you were to make something like, say, a set of bracers out of these other 2?
Right.
What sort of properties could they have?
Well, here's the interesting thing about dragon scales. They aren't metal.
Well, yeah, you'd have to.
Right, so they look real pretty, but I have no fucking clue what they do. I just know they'd sell for a great price. They're fucking dragon scales.
I thought you would like mount them in metal.
Oh yeah, no, they'll have a coating that
Yeah.
goes around. I'll bend them, I'll mold them into place and all that, which, by the way, requires some fucking intense elemental control.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I have a hammer for that.
Thankfully, I have armor.
Thankfully, I'm a fucking intense elemental.
True, I mean,
Yeah.
that is.
Can I?
Oh yeah,
This is
those
so
veins
stupid.
are definitely brightening. He's just looking at that. Those dragon scales like,
Is that you'll get some gold ones back, won't he?
from his description, he plans on putting them over.
Over. Okay, I see.
Can I, like, having the dragon scale there, can I just do like an Arcana vibe check on it?
Sure, give me a crown check.
Just to see if I can, like,
Vibe check.
Check.
It fails.
You failed the vibe check.
17?
You're asked to leave the shop immediately.
Well, it's cold dragon scale. Technically, in the state that it's currently in, it is more akin to an alchemical beast part than it is a magical focus. There's definitely energy that flows around it. Cold energy is drawn towards it, per se. But other than that,
You can do what you will with them.
Unless you wanted more than one.
right, so you
I'll
want
just
to,
keep the one.
you know, I could make a set of bracelets out of these for you if you like.
Yeah, no, that's. I don't wanna. That's gonna be pricey.
It's only cost you 5,000.
Yeah, I'll just give the 2 to you and pay you 500 gold for the shield.
Cut you a deal for no, they're too expensive. You're right. All right, I'll take them.
Have fun with the 2 extras.
I'll make myself a pair.
Right? He's like, I'll do it anyway.
Let us know what they do.
Maybe on our way back through, we'll see you with
in
a
this
fancy
display
pair.
shop right
Yeah,
now.
right.
They're this big, you could probably get 2 bracers out of one if you were careful with it.
Yeah. It won't take me too long. Give me till I don't know. You got till the morning tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're taking a long
taking a
rest
long
before
rest.
we go
Yeah,
anywhere.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. then
I don't have
that's-
any spells to do ice damage anyways.
That's fine. So good. See you then. And he'll take your shield and the scales and make his way back, and already just be firing up.
Nice. And my pocket of gold,
And your goal, of course.
of course.
So anywhere besides an inn for the evening.
We were told about a dragonborn wizard in town that might be able to teleport us to Drake's
yeah.
discoveries for a price. So probably in the morning we might
Oh
look
yeah,
for that
after we get
guy.
the shield and
Yeah.
trade in the drow ears.
Yep.
You guys make your way up the street a bit and find an inn/tavern called the Ale Drop.
Ale drop.
Well, that doesn't seem like enough ale.
As you guys make your way in, stepping through the door, walking up, I need you all to make dexterity save.
Oh no!
Stay all over the floor.
13.
What do you got, Ian?
Natural 20.
Perfect.
I don't even have a shield.
17.
25.
Okay.
13.
13, okay.
Use the monkey.
Isidore, you just barely move out of the way as a ale barrel comes crashing down next to you, explodes, empty of ale by the way, but just explodes all over the floor. You realize there's bits and pieces all over the place. There is no one on this level. This is just a ground floor place with broken bits of ale barrel. Above you, you can see a kind of square set tower-esque build of different layers. And at the very top, a very hammered dwarf leans over the rail and says, "I missed! You're lucky, good job!" And there's a bit of clapping from above and everyone, woohoo! And then, "How much you bet I can do another?"
I'm not sure I like this place.
Come on up! I'll show you how to play!
Seems like the entrance should be on the second floor.
No one! There is a stairwell directly to your
I
right.
wanted to keep business.
Making your way up,
Chick is getting here early.
there's a dwarf who opens a doorway at the top of the stairs, leading you up to a kind of sitting area that comes around a bar section in the corner and then continues to wrap. And there's another set of stairs on the far side. You make your way around. It looks like continue up. The dwarf at the door looks at the four of you. You been here before?
No.
All right. Real simple. Place is the Eldrop. If you can finish barrel of ale, you can choose your size, and successfully drop it over the edge, shattering it, it's free. If not, you pay for it. Other than that, drink and peruse as you see fit. There's a couple champions around tonight. Should be fun if you want to get into a challenge. Oh, you can do group contests as well. So, 4 or 5, finish your barrel. It's real fun.
Do you happen to have a stage here?
There's one upstairs in the corner, I think. Or that could just be a stack of ale barrels. I'm not 100% sure.
I jump up on the nearest barrel and start playing.
Okay, you're ambitious.
This
Okay.
went so well the last time you did it.
I'm not going to do religious songs.
Good for you.
You're gonna sneak in some religious.
I might not might, but I'm not going to start that way.
Anyway, if you have any needs for the town, questions about Yanarek, I'm your guy. Any goods you're looking for in particular, any other goods you're looking for in particular.
Wink.
What if we're looking for particular goods?
Each of you give me... Let's do perception here real quick.
What are we rolling?
Perception, please.
11.
To see something
11.
or
You'll be able to see this book.
22. I am on fire.
15.
Interesting. I don't know how much this helps Isidore, but it's really funny. So Isidore, he's kind of chatting with you, and he's very deliberately, like, scratching his chin on occasion, flicking his nose, grabbing an ear, scratching on his chest. And it's all like he's trying to communicate something to you, but I don't think any of you speak thieves can't.
No.
So, I don't have to worry about that. But he's definitely trying to, like, say something. Book, you're kind of getting an inkling of this as you're watching him move around. Like, is there something I'm missing here?
Can I roll insight?
When he's done talking to us, I'm gonna go up to Elphys and be like lean down.
25 to
This man has
insight.
fleas.
Okay.
Can you cure him?
The general sense is that he's probably offering information on, like, the listed goods, illegal places, that sort of thing, but he's trying not to be overt, so he's speaking in some sort of code, but it's not anything you would recognize.
I would just say we appreciate the offer of assistance. I think all we require right now is a table and a meal and some glasses of ale. But we will let you know if there's anything else you can help us find. And I guess I would be like squinting to see if he understood me, but that doesn't make sense for my character, so I'm not doing that.
He kind of gives a nod, scratches under his chin one more time. Okay. So
And I very deliberately do not scratch under my chin or pull my ear or anything as I'm saying this.
yeah, he kind of looks and goes, okay, all right. So you get what I'm saying.
I do indeed.
Good,
I
all right.
think.
Good enough. Good enough.
So I'm going to turn over to the thing and I'm like...
He'll point right next to the bar and then kind of up the floors. Next to the bar on each level, you're going to see that door. That actually leads across towards where we keep our... where we keep our inn. Too much to drink tonight. So if you need a place to rest, head over there. You can bring any of your drinks, just not barrels, please. They don't fit in the hallway very well, although people have tried. They've gotten very creative. So, enjoy the outro.
Well, I don't not want to drop an ale barrel down a hole.
All right.
I'm just trying to get them all to like me.
There is a general... Ooh, you know what? This will be fun because then I don't have to have you roll every time. What is your performance bonus?
+9.
It's 8, so it's a passive 17. Alright. Yeah, everyone's like, yeah, this guy's good. Yeah. And nobody's like shelling coin out or anything, but they're all definitely like, who's that? Yeah, who's the half-elf? I don't believe there's an elf that can play that good. I know.
Anybody particularly find to be fanciful?
Just put the vibe out there, see what you get.
Right.
Roll a vibe check.
Yeah, there's a couple of dwarves, both male and female, that are like giving you the once over, and like, you know, one's next to his buddy, close enough to where you're playing, is drunkenly and loudly like, you know, I don't normally go for elves, but this one is pretty hot.
You think he'd let me rub his ears? Do you think they're soft or do you think they're pointy? I'm gonna rub his ears. Is anyone from the crew in here, or like anyone we recognize from earlier?
Let
Like,
me see.
what's the crowd like?
Okay.
And as we were sitting down, I'd be like, I think the dwarf was trying to tell us where the black market is if we were interested.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I rather thought he had like fleas or something scratching
I don't believe so. I believe he was trying to communicate without communicating.
You don't believe so. You know if he'd had fleas.
Well, yes, but I wasn't checking that closely.
You might have to lean in just a little bit.
There's another barrel that explodes, and you see a massive, large, rhino-skinned individual that is leaning over the edge. Yeah, that's completely shattered. That counts, right? That counts. And he kind of like stumbles back. Whew.
Hey, it's Morphin.
That was a big barrel. He would be up 3 flights from where you are. And actually, yeah, there's quite a few other dwarves here from the fight. People you'd recognize from your walk back, helmets off, armor being pulled away. And there is a lot of conversation amongst those groups, especially like, hey, you want to split a barrel? I'd be down. You know, it's a hell of a fight. So lots of talks of doing some barrel drops going on down here as they make their way up.
I would buy the dwarf dude a drink.
Okay. Buy him a drink. Thank you. Take it. Slug it back. So, what are you? And hits the table.
Well,
Was that your intended effect?
no. Buy the dwarf girl a drink. A smaller task.
Making con saves as we go.
She also thinks so.
She just slowly sinks back in her chair until finally just...
Was that your intended effect?
Also no.
Okay.
No, normally that's the effect I have on you.
Yeah, so isn't that the whole point of your order?
Yes,
Okay, well, that makes
I'm
sense.
quite good at it.
Yeah.
The sleazy individual from the door earlier, as I referred to him as sleazy. By the way, longer, slick, kind of greased back hair pulled into a ponytail. Cleaned up beard that's very well oiled and brought down to a point. Mustache that follows. He'll come up and say, I noticed you playing earlier. You the type that likes to party, my friend?
Well, of course.
Oh, good. Hey, follow me for a second.
Sure.
And he'll lead you like right next to the bar through that hallway, open the door, close it behind the two of you, look around, kind of lean against the door for a moment, reach into his pocket, pulls out this bag of this purplish blue powder.
Oh.
Inside of this pouch, the essence of whatever's in there is actually kind of like floating and drifting upwards slightly. It has a sparkle that comes to it, and he kind of takes a finger through, hands it off to you.
When in
Are you
Rome.
doing drugs in there?
Yeah, how far away are they? Can I sense what's going
We're
on?
behind the door. Oh, you could
That
sense it.
doesn't matter.
If you follow right up to the door, you can get your blind sense under, and you could see him leaning against the door and snort whatever he's snorting.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Look, are you spying
would-
on them?
Okay.
Take that.
Give me
Yes.
a Constitution save.
They're not doing that, are they?
No, I'm snorting something.
12.
Okay. Not a high save.
I didn't think they had slush rooms around here.
I can neither confirm nor deny what it is. It's just something.
It's the first time you're hearing about slush rooms. by the
What are
way.
slush rooms?
Also.
Lore dump time?
Oh.
If you want. I think we discussed it on camera last time.
Oh, we did, but I thought of much more details about it.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Before I describe the crazy effects, go ahead.
Okay. Yes, well, they're these mushrooms that grow deep in the caves, up in the crevasse where I live. They are pure white with sort of a slimy coating on them. And the slimy coating you really don't want to eat. It's not going to be very pleasant, but it is useful medicinally. The mushrooms themselves, though, can be dried and ground into a powder, and they have like a really strong effect of keeping you awake. We use them sometimes when we need to keep watch over the eternal dreamers overnight, and it'll keep you awake for about 24 hours.
Oh, that's the bag of powder in your pocket.
Well, oh, yes, I do have some on me.
I know.
What? I mean,
Elfish.
Isadore's addicted
Yes.
to cocaine.
Does
Everything-
explain the one very, very
Organs.
long pinky nail and the little spoon you wear on a necklace.
And gains a certain
cooking.
vibrant hue to it. It's like these shifting colors. It's beautiful.
Everything's so pretty.
And you have this urge now to like just cast a spell. What kind of cantrip do you think would come to mind with this kind of effect?
Well, either probably prestidigitation.
Okay.
Yeah. I make the whole room look like Vegas lights.
Okay.
My
You go-
mage hand can touch everything but itself.
You prestidigitate, and this entire hallway ignites in vibrant light. Just dancing, spiraling, spinning, and the dwarf who gave you the substance looks around. Oh, yeah, this stuff works a lot better for you, caster types. That's cool.
Are there like bright lights flashing under the door?
There are. Well, hey, if you need me to hook you up with some more tonight, let me know. But I can't say that I can offer this for free the rest of the night, alright? One or two more. Unless we really start to bond.
I mean, we can bond.
Make a persuasion check. Damn it.
Oh no, those 7.
Okay.
Not the kind of sleazebag who has sex for drugs.
Natural 20. So
Yeah,
he,
no.
he looks at you and he's just like, in my youth, I made mistakes. I learned from those. But I appreciate the offer. And thank you for the compliment.
So like, how much for, you know, a little baggie of your magic?
Let's see, enough for, it's about 2 gold a sniff, basically.
I have friends.
If you want 5 of those, it'd be 10 gold.
He already owes us money.
I have friends. I'm spending 20 gold to get.
He's buying us all drugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get it about
That's bold.
20
I have friends, I'll
if you
pay.
don't go crazy. Don't go too crazy.
Don't go
All I was
crazy.
told when I bought the stuff from the guy is if you overdose on this, it's not good.
It's just immediately he like sticks his nose in the bag and
So-
snorts all of it.
But you should feel it.
It's like moderation.
Yeah.
Everything's good in moderation. Conte Concordas always says that.
I believe you.
Yeah. I gotta find my friends.
First time, huh? Okay.
We're like right behind the door.
He'll open the door.
There they are!
Oh.
You're high.
I hate this
Do
already.
you want to be
He
too?
just walks past all of you back towards the door.
Everything is really pretty. You might see things.
No, thank you.
You lost him.
Like
I already saw enough
visions?
today.
What?
That was about
Out in the middle of the... Is anyone paying attention to this?
Okay,
2 or 3
we're
stories.
rolling
The
a
door
peer
opens
pressure
and
checks.
bright lights, and these two walk out, and he's just snorting drugs in the
Oh, there's so many
my
dwarves that are
God.
looking over at this bright hallway that's just shining out, and they're just like, and they just see you, and they're like,
Like you came from the fucking
What?
back room at a rave.
I don't want to fail this peer pressure check.
I think
I don't want to do
I think
drugs.
everyone wants to get drunk so much they just don't care.
Oh no, I failed the peer pressure check.
Ah.
You do it similar to slush room then. Okay.
I don't know what those are, but this makes you feel real good.
Mechanically speaking, by
God,
the way,
no.
if you're curious, you would have a +1 to your spell DC, and +1 to your attack roll.
Nice.
You've snorted twice,
Yeah.
+2, and your DC goes up by 2.
That's good to know.
And you are healing the effects.
The second one was probably like just a little like,
Yeah, it's very bright now.
so I'm sorry, +2.
To attack
away
rolls,
from the
spell
monkey.
attack, and spell DC.
Oh yeah, definitely keep that away from the monkey. And sock
probably
dragon.
Gotta see if Thor knows that. You haven't seen Sock Draken since you've left.
Good.
Because he doesn't reveal himself around humans a lot.
Is he here and invisible, or is he not here?
It's always close
What
by.
do you figured out to not be in your blind sense at this point? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He keeps gauging
Oh,
the
okay.
distance wrong.
So,
Right.
he's not in your blind sense, but he's in your tremor sense.
Okay.
Because, like, when you walk past, you're like, okay, person, right? You clock people. And now there's another one there, and you're like... So if you kind of, like, step back, you will get that invisible essence of a very tall figure.
Like,
So he's around.
Yeah.
And offer. Sock puppet! Sock puppet!
Perhaps not here.
The bag just kind of floats.
Oh, I closed the door. Sock puppet!
We're not on that side of the door, but okay.
The bag just kind of floats for a second midair, and then you hear, and then it's back to you. The door opens, and you can hear. Thanks, Elvis. You're the man.
Book.
Yes, I'm right here.
Let's drink ale.
Oh, she's in one of those modes.
oh.
They're in one of those modes. All right. I mean, how much? So what sizes do these barrels come in, as far as this ale challenge?
So, making your way upstairs, which is where all of it's kept. Getting upstairs, you do see a wall on the far side that kind of looks like it pulls away, and a crank system up above.
My guess is not.
Guessing that's probably how they get the larger barrels up here. But looking around, kind of as you make your way through, there's a couple different dwarves up here that are taking the deposits if you don't finish your ale, because you probably won't remember.
Fair.
And there's like your small little like craft whiskey barrel kind of thing, all the way up to your freaking massive keggers, and every size in between.
Okay. But the idea still is, like, if the four of us grabbed a little one and drank it all and smashed it, we don't have to pay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just imagine that. Well, you can sense this book. You can sense that the smaller ones are definitely a little more reinforced.
Oh, sure.
They're made better.
Yeah, this is obvious.
So-
There's like, this is not a
It's
just
a carnival game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But I feel
definitely-
like it's probably a little bit more fair than a carnival game.
Yeah. Yeah,
Also-
I mean, yeah, it's not rigged by any means, but it's definitely like, it's got the iron banding,
Yeah.
it's reinforced, right? And the bigger barrels
It's a
are
challenge.
looser
It's a
and...
It's like one of those, yeah, you can, if you can eat the whole 32 ounce, it's free, but
Yes,
it's still
exactly.
32 ounces of steak.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And then there's the fun of trying to
If I ever
throw
found a
the
place that had that challenge, I
carcass
would
over
demolish
the
it.
rail.
Right.
In that metaphor.
Right.
So yeah, if you think
Lifting
y'all can
profit.
stomach the con saves,
Ooh.
I can make con saves. I've done so well at them historically.
Nope.
Which one?
up to you.
Probably not the big one. That's a lot of fail. Unless you're very thirsty. Are you very thirsty?
I'm not. No.
Oh my god, my hand is moving.
Yeah, you're moving it.
Oh,
Barkeep.
that makes a lot of sense.
This might seem like a crazy question.
Sure.
You have barrels and barrels and barrels of ale.
Yes.
Do you have water?
Yes. We do.
Does that cost money?
No. It doesn't.
One water.
Okay. In the state you're in, this will probably mess with you significantly. For the two of you, it's cool, but not that crazy. She will take a mug and slide it over this blue arcane rune that is on the table, and the mug will fill with water.
Well, that's handy.
How did...
Can I have another water?
Sure. You slide it over. It fills up.
Take the one, just throw it over my head. Can I have another one?
Okay, but don't toss this one. You should drink it.
Please
Okay.
excuse my companion. He's not familiar with this kind of dwarven magic.
Oh. It's fine, darling. It's not.
I cup my hands together and hold them over the room.
No. They'll just also take it up. Thank you.
Explain
I've never seen that
the rune.
before. I wanted to see if it would work.
I mean, I think it
Oh, that's one way to find out how it works.
I'm so very, very sorry.
They're not the first.
See? It's a perfectly
Like at all.
reasonable...
She
oh
gets
my god,
it.
it's
Oh,
doing
it's-
it again.
Yes,
It's
yep,
not.
that's all you.
Slides another one over.
Can I like try and be charming to this?
Yeah, give me a persuasion check.
Should I say it like disadvantage?
Yes, please.
Probably. Yeah.
Can I be charming to this glass of water?
A 2.
Okay.
So then it's like
Baby.
Both hands.
8, but still.
Okay, so
Everything I ever wanted or more.
you're fine. Calm down.
She gets she's really nice. Nice lady.
I don't think either of you need ale.
Me water. That's why
This
I'm
is
drinking water.
Good.
Can we
What?
get a barrel? You want to do a barrel?
No!
No, just a little barrel.
A mini barrel?
We can drink it, and then we can go and throw it.
Well, what if we throw our water glasses over the edge? Does that work?
It's free.
Oh. So yeah, it
But
works.
it defeats the purpose, and I need those.
Oh. I go and I
think
pick up
it
the
would
one
be
that I
less
threw and bring it back to
satisfying.
her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think the barrel would be more fun. Wrath, you want to throw a barrel, right?
No.
Oh.
No. I want a nap.
Oh,
I feel
I
naked.
try and make one more
I feel
pass
naked
at
without
the
my
bartender
shield.
to take her to my room with me.
okay, go for it. Roll again. I'll give it to you.
Oh, probably disadvantage.
She
Still, right?
just points to the door, looks at you, Rat, like, just go to the inn. It's okay.
16.
16. You just go get some rest, okay? Maybe come back tomorrow. We can talk.
You're still really nice.
We gotta go
I
talk.
have one more magic water before
Yes, you
I...
can have one more.
We gotta go talk to a talking or a teleporting
And I
dragon
mean
tomorrow.
to tip her 1 gold, but I end up tipping her like 10.
Okay.
Just like, nah.
Thank you. She takes it, slides it behind the bar.
I take a couple sips of water, and then I just down the whole thing.
Little petiter than your average dwarf, shorter, long blonde hair that's kind of curled and drawn back into two split ponytail. No beard, green eyes, soft features.
Who's this?
The bartender.
Oh,
Who?
Okay, can I have 1 ale?
Sure.
Thank you.
Did you give her gold?
Whatever, however much an ale costs.
Give her okay. Like, if you gave her... Because that's scales. Like, if you give her platinum, she's going to grab something very different than if you give her gold.
I'll give her a gold.
Okay. She reaches under the counter, pulls out a mug. There you go.
Was this one filled with magic too?
Yes, you just couldn't see it.
Okay, thank you.
Those runes are under the counter.
He is right, you are very pretty.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna go walk and sit down at the table.
Oh, I would probably walk straight to my room with my like 5 glasses of water in my hands.
It's a very wee, slightly fruity beer. Very pleasant.
I'm gonna go smoke my imp lettuce and instead of devil's lettuce, it's the imp lettuce.
Yeah, no, I got it. I like it.
It was Book was looking at me.
I heard Impolettas, and I was like,
Yeah, I'm like, what's an
what is
impaletta?
an Impoletta? How do you smoke one?
No, I got it. Imp
No, the
lettuce.
imp
I love
lettuce.
it.
And try and, you know,
I bet you were.
with my
Yeah, no, I was
5
on the
glasses
same
of
page.
water and try and come down from my situation.
Okay.
Book, imp lettuce. I know you wanted to smoke. You want to join me?
Screaming into the entire bar. We're like, yes, let's go. Let's get you to
Let's
a
go
room.
do more drugs!
And maybe that'll.
Don't balance me.
I just
You're
wanna
drinking
get him
an
out of there.
ale.
Wrath, are you going to a room or are you going to stay here?
I'm going to a room
Alright, then we're
straight
gonna bring you
away.
two. We're
So
gonna-
I'm
Yeah.
sitting in a corner, and I'm going to just like 1,000-yard stare with like a dreamy expression because everything is colorful and moving. And then as I sip the ale, really awkwardly with both hands, I am just going to be like slowly slipping into an existential pit because I was just in a war.
Oh yeah.
Since you're still out here, by the way,
I'm going to leave
Wrath-
Hemingway to the cafe. And
as you kind of, these two get ahead of you, open the door, you realize you're like, I'm missing a monkey. You turn around and see Thorn over by like the small barrels. He'll take that gold piece he was given a long time ago out of his pocket, put it down, point at the barrel,
Ouch.
just sit back,
Oh no.
slug it, fly his way up to the edge, toss it, look down. Points. Yeah, looks over the edge. Well, I'll be damned. Hands him the gold back. Puts it in his pocket. Starts to walk away. He kind of just drunkenly tumbles off the railing.
He'll catch himself. Well, he's your problem. Slam the door.
Imp lettuce.
great.
Just-
yeah.
Yeah, but
As you're walking away, all you hear on the inside door.
no. It's like a cat scratching at the door.
Smoky.
But yeah, apparently we're having a sesh.
Somewhere in there, you'll hear the door creak open, creak closed.
The door behind his door. Yeah.
Yes. And entering into your blind sense will be a tall, lengthy figure that sits down, forms again. What's going on, guys?
Sock puppet.
I smell some imp lettuce. Yes! That's a good shit. So when are we fucking?
Book, you might want to leave.
Yeah,
No, I was talking to him too.
no, I'm good, thank you.
Come on, Book, it's a good time.
No,
This guy's great.
I believe you.
Start playing my castanets.
I take one last
We'll
drag.
keep
and
us
then
at the
I'm
sex
gone.
cabinet.
I'm gone.
Oh!
God.
Missing out.
No, I'm not.
All right. He's sleeping right next door, right?
I think so.
Okay, let's go to this wall.
Let's go to this wall.
Okay. Elvis has no clue, so.
Well, once
Oh,
that
God.
started, I would probably go back out and check on Issa. So How you doing, champ?
I lift the glass to take a drink. It's empty.
It's empty.
I'm okay.
Think it might be bedtime?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go then. I'll help you up there. Walk you over the door and get you to your room.
Yeah. I'm not drunk. I'm not staggering or anything. Just
No, I assume you're just like shell-shocked. Then.
yeah, a little bit.
Just like leading you by the arm gently and get you to your room and like set you down on your bed and be like, alright, you gonna be okay from here? Okay. Good night.
Alright. Everyone settles in for the evening. You will receive a long rest. And next time you can come prepared for level 7.
Whoa!
Dang. That
Yeah,
was
we're
fast.
fighting a dragon. I
Yeah,
feel
we
like
did fight
that's
a dragon.
No, you did fight a dragon.
And an army of
With
drow.
an army of drow, you earned this level.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that was
100%.
insane.
That was pretty
Fair
good.
enough.
Waking in the morning is rougher for some compared to others. Definitely kind of a ringing headache. Elphys. Some stretched and pulled muscles. Some vague flashes of things that occurred. Lots of devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
Made for an interesting night.
Any crazy drug-fueled Violactiquae streams?
Give me a religion check.
I would love to. You know that's my favorite thing to do.
Absolutely.
That is a dirty 20. Dare I say, a nasty one.
In your sleep, your visions start to form per usual. You kind of enter into that galaxy void and then find yourself kind of slipping out of it, returning to it, slipping out of it. The one vague thing that you get is wings made out of pages. And that's it. Perhaps whatever drugs you're having keep kind of pulling you out of whatever you're going into, but that's the one thing that you keep with you.
Okay.
Can I cast Healing Word on myself to make my headache go away?
Technically, you can spend 5 points from your pool to remove poison, which is what would be affecting you, in essence. But I'd allow a healing word here as well.
Except in the case of a hangover, isn't it the withdrawal from the poison
Yeah,
that's hurting you?
that's true. That's why I was like, the healing word does apply. I'll allow that, yeah.
Okay.
If you'd like to remove
Yeah.
some of that headache.
So I like sit up and I try and stretch and I like do like basically like a and I you are one, you are well. Hurt no more. All is well.
Give me a religion check.
That bad knee's not your good knee.
19.
Okay. As that little bit of healing energy washes over you, there's an odd moment where it kind of flickers in and out, and it almost doesn't happen, and then the healing does come to you.
I immediately start praying to Gunter Concordus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just over in my room wrapping my hands like I warned him.
As your morning rituals progress, I was reminded of a homebrew rule, the joy of watching videos back. I had told you that you wake up earlier than everyone else, being a half-elf. Half-elves in my setting sleep for 6 hours versus the full 8.
Got
You
it.
can have that like partial elven blood in you, but not enough to give you that full rest. So there's a little in between. But yes, you will all come to feeling refreshed or refreshed. Isidore, definitely a new kind of headache for you. You're used to the flush rooms, but this was different. This had some sort of kick to it that you're not used to. It's a headache you've had, but it's a little worse than usual.
I'm still laying in the bed. I reach over to my bag. I pull out one of my underrobes that I had removed, and I just throw it over my face, and I stay there for a little while longer.
Alright. So, Isidore and Elphys are tied up for a bit of this morning. Book, Wrath, anything you two are engaging in during the earlier hours here.
Just wake up, straight to breakfast.
Okay.
There's fresh food here.
So,
I now have to eat fish.
do you head back towards the ale dropping portion or further into the inn section? You guys have basically gotten rooms like right on the very edge and interior of the inn, so you haven't really explored or know too much of this other side of the ale drop.
I'd go for a walk.
Okay.
Kind of see what's going on there, if there's another place to get food. And
Yeah, making your way through, been through a few halls, and you start to understand the layout of the floors. They're all set up with this sort of middle greeting area. There's a sort of unspoiling continental-esque breakfast. There is a sort of concierge desk around the corner. Although the individual that's manning it now is currently kind of sleeping with his arms and his head on the desk.
yeah, I'm getting a good layout for this building. I guess I'd keep an eye out for anyone I know, and definitely hitting that breakfast, because like I said, I'm happy to not be eating fish again. Something that's not fish, let's go.
Or weird cubes of...
Or weird sustenance cubes.
Fair enough. After prayer and headache,
Yeah.
I assume the two of you would slowly find your way down to a similar circumstance.
Yeah, I would go in search of breakfast.
It's not amazing by any means, but it's not fish, it's not gooey globs, so...
Like it. I'll take it.
Other than that, you don't see any of the other crew members that you recognize. There are many of the Dwarven warriors down here from the fight before that had been enjoying some beverages at the ale drop. But no one you directly would recognize here.
When Isidore comes down, they look a little worse for wear. But I left the sword, the drow sword that I had stolen. It's still usable because it hasn't been out in sunlight yet, but I left it in the room.
Okay. There are some nods among the warriors who were in line with you or part of the platoon. Wrath, you especially would get a couple dwarves that come up and give you a handshake, a nick on the shoulder. One of them gets you this kind of weedy, mildly fruity breakfast beer and puts it in front of you.
Yeah, breakfast beer.
There's very much a respect that surrounds you now. That's been spread among the dwarves. Like, yeah, you joined the shield wall. You're one of us.
Nice. I'll take it.
Jeez. Warmness from dwarves. You've been around a few.
Yep, it's kind of rare. I like this.
It's not normal.
I'll take this. This is nice.
The vibe is about to be ruined as a weedy little nerd comes and sits down at your table.
Yes.
with a muffin and a breakfast beer. Sit down. Pull the hood up. Pick the muffin.
It's too bright in this dimly lit tavern.
And with that, I make my entrance. Good morning, fellow warriors! Isn't it a blessed day? Would anyone like to come hear my word of Conte Concordis?
No.
There's a general sigh among the dwarves who go back to eating their meals.
I walk up to the dude that's cooking breakfast and I ask, can you make a waffle with some bananas and peanut butter? Whatever that is?
Kind of looks around for a minute. I mean, I can make you one that tastes like that.
That's concerning.
I'll go with it.
Alright. He'll kind of make his way back into a kitchen area, come back with a waffle, and takes a stone out from his side, holds it over it. There's a little bit of like a flicker and glow that comes off of it, and puts it back. There you go.
Did you just press to digitate my waffle?
No. He'll kind of scurry back behind the
You
omelet
press
making
the
station.
waffles?
Yeah, you can make it taste like whatever you want.
Oh shit.
I walk over to the table just kind of like dumbfounded right now.
It's a magnificent spell. You can make fish not taste like fish.
It's true. I could have been doing this like the whole time. But I'm sorry.
If you don't want your fish to taste like fish, you can ask literally either one of us.
Yep.
My God!
Hey,
You could have been having filet mignon. Is the waffle good?
It's good. I mean, it tastes like bananas and peanut butter on a waffle.
Alright.
Not for nothing, I did once have salmon that tasted exactly like steak. It was like cedar plank cooked on like a grill. Texture of fish. Tasted and smelled like a primo steak. It was the best salmon I've ever had in my life.
So weird, but yes. I dig it. I'm a big fish guy, so yeah.
Both surf
Sounds
and
pretty great.
turf.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Like, holy. This is great.
At your table, a really burly brick square set dwarf just drags a stool over and sits down. This dwarf has kind of protruding from his skin and then weaving back in these white dragon scales that run across his arms, kind of up his neck. One of his eyes has that kind of like lizard bright yellowness. His other is kind of like a dark brown. And on that side, the scales kind of protrude more up onto his face versus the other side of his neck, which is clean.
This is like in his skin.
Mhm.
So he's like half dragonborn.
Mhm.
What's that?
I hear you were looking for some magic to move.
Moving magic. Yes. Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
the dwarf.
You're him?
I'm him.
You're Sylvac?
I'm Sylvac.
Oh. Good morning.
So that I'm Elphys. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
So, you got a ways to go, but I can see you're arcanely attuned. Where do you need to go?
No,
Oh wait,
no,
I was
that's
told.
right.
You're heading to the Celit Folk Duizot.
That's the part I couldn't remember.
Heading for some festival of knowledge crap, I hear.
Yeah. Books
Yes,
and
hopefully.
things.
Yeah. Well, I can get you there.
How much would it cost to transport 4 of us? How hot is Sylvac?
Christ. You're
I
all
mean,
monsters. You're all monsters.
What? I've got to ask.
Elphys was into it the second he walked.
We've started the trend. I have to know.
64.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Shockingly high for Isidore.
So,
Usually I get really low when I roll that dice.
costs you 1,000 gold pieces. It's a long travel, a lot of distance, and I'm gonna have to recover to get back.
1,000 each, or just...
Total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's another member of our group we're waiting for.
You took a walk.
Where would we be able to find you later?
I'll just hold his hand out, kind of towards the middle of the table. Give me a dexterity check, the three of you.
A dex check?
That is another real nasty 20 from Isidore.
Oh, good for you.
Okay.
10.
Okay. Everybody slowly kind of reaches their hand out. Isidore just grabs right on. Isidore, in your hand, this kind of spectral light floats around for a moment and then dissipates. And on the other side, and including his hand, there's now this arcane rune etched in.
Oh.
Tap once, speak into it, I can hear you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The flip phone.
Oh,
I only got one per day, so...
Okay.
But you're
maybe
gonna,
tomorrow.
you're gonna pay me 1,000 gold, so it's worth it. Anyway, I have a meeting upstairs. And he'll just kind of slowly lean to the side, and this small portal opens next to him. This cool breeze kind of rolls out of it, and he just ducks into it and closes.
I didn't.
I feel like that's what we're going
Interesting.
to be doing later.
Hopefully it's not that cold.
Well, we've been teleporting a lot. It wasn't quite like that the last, dozen times we've done it.
That looked mildly pleasant, actually. Hold on. Next time we'll just have to get Savorius to get this guy. Hey, go find that dude and make him teleport us, because whatever you keep doing, I don't know.
You'll hear through your hand, Isidore. By the way, I can pick up your friend at any point, so whenever you guys are ready, I'll grab him.
Thank you.
How long do you think that lasts?
Well, it's only once per day, so maybe that...
And you do notice, like, there is like a glow to it when someone's speaking into it on your end as well. Like you started talking, you're like, oh, my hand's glowing. So it's mildly obvious when it's active.
Gotcha.
Yeah, unless you wanted to visit anyone you previously had at this point.
I know where Book is. He's turning
Do you
in
need
the
to pick up
ears.
your shield?
I do.
Obviously.
He's turning in the ears. Yeah, the
Yeah.
ears. He's got all the ears.
Yeah.
Book's turning in the
He's
ears.
earning his 180 or 90 silver pieces right now.
Yeah.
Somewhere around here there's a flying monkey. And I haven't seen him yet, so be on the lookout for that.
Oh, Thorn's around.
He's around. He's always around.
Yeah.
Does he count in our group of getting teleported? I see.
Oh, there's a Suck Dragon too who's supposed to be hanging out with us.
I mean, I'm sure he can figure shit out.
Yeah, he's on his own.
He'll just show up next to us when we get there. What took you so long? I will be heading to get my shield.
Okay.
Pick that up. That's going to be my...
Is there a temple district in this town?
There is...
Yonner? No. Yeah, Yonner.
Yonner, yes.
That's where we are.
If you ask, yes, there is a temple. Oh, that's what I was pulling up earlier. What's my gods again? Guess I won't. your name.
Did I not write that down?
Yeah, one of the dwarves at the other table, just leaning over and asking, is like, oh yeah, there's a church to Excunda Mundus. Keep heading towards the middle of town, you can't miss it.
Oh, is that the only church in town, or?
I mean, we allow, praise of other beings there, but yes, our temple is specifically to the Allcrafter.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, Shield Daddy! Hey! Alright.
Here you go, pick up my shield now.
Alright. You head over to Alus Dayon.
I'll go with you. I mean,
Hell yeah.
Alpha's following along.
If you guys all leave me in this bar, I'm going to just trail behind you.
come with.
Okay. I was gonna say, we're splitting the party, heading to the temple, or?
I was not invited, but I'll just follow along.
I don't think I was invited. I was just coming with you.
I invited myself.
I'm standing up. I'm going to get my shield. I'm leaving.
I like the dude. He
kinda-
made my armor, saved my ass. I'm pretty happy with that, so.
Like, okay.
Alright, you guys make your way through the streets. Pretty bustling this morning. There are these kind of hefty rhino-skinned, kind of stout horses that are wheeling wagons about and down the street. Much bulkier on the front portion of their bodies than the back. And yeah, you make your way over to Alus Dayon's. Opening the door, you can hear the loud hammering of metal on metal.
Nice.
And kind of from that back section where he's continuously disappeared, you can see a bright light that's kind of hitting the wall. Reddish in color.
I knock.
Okay?
Respectful.
It is.
Yep, just a bunch of hammering still.
I say, good morrow, and I start playing Shake, Rattle, and Roll. That sounds right for him.
Okay.
I pull my hood a little further up.
Bing. Bing. Who the fuck is that?
Good morning.
Oh, it's you lot. Right. So, makes his way back, comes back around, and the shield now has protruding off the front of it, bound by this very bluish silvered steel that holds them to the front now. These white, whitish, grayish scales. Since time has passed now, they no longer have the same smoky effect kind of coming off of them. Brings it over and hands it to you. There you are.
Thank you.
That should do you well.
Oh, it's got a little more heft now.
That's a bright shield there. Oh, and I made a little, slight little enchantment there. Well, I didn't, but I had a friend.
I was gonna say, really?
No, we've been over this.
Yeah.
Fucking magic.
Very
You'll
nice.
see, and he'll kind of, towards the side, kind of back right side of the shield, point out a arcane rune.
Oh, a little button.
If you hold your finger on that for a good 20 seconds or whatever the fuck she did with it, those scales on the front will loosen to the point you can pull them off. So if you happen to kill any more dragons, you could change out the scales on the front.
Alright.
And also I'll be impressed if you kill any more fucking dragons, but you killed one more than I ever thought you would.
I'm gonna come back with a rainbow shield.
We'll start talking prices when you come back. You'll be a rich man by the time I'm done with you.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, anything else you needed before you head out?
I don't think so. I do want to thank you though. This armor, it really saved my ass out there.
Well, you paid dang well for it.
It's true. They did. I owe you money.
Adamantine is one of the finest dwarven materials.
It
that's
is
for
indeed.
sure.
It is indeed.
Right next to the heart wire, but talking about expensive and rare. That stuff.
Heartwire, you said?
Yes. Make his way in the back again and bring out this thin, silverish, goldish hued rod. So this right here can be used to adorn armor. Can't be used in solid sheets. Has to be this sort of decorative entwining of it over the armor itself, but it allows you to have the same effects as adamantine without needing to wear the adamantine armor.
Yeah.
What's this little chunk right here is about 1,000 gold pieces, so it gets expensive quickly if you're going to cover a full plate. And it tends to provide a little more hardiness, makes you a little harder to hit just by the metal itself, but also, I just got this in, which is why I didn't bring it up last time. This is a brand new. Someone brought this from another plane, and it is a beauty.
From another plane?
Yes.
Extra planar, heartwire, metal, got it.
Oh no, yeah, you can't mine this on our plane. No.
Mm-hmm. You continue to pique my interest every time I come to this job.
Yep.
I'm a master smith, and I know some good friends of mine. So if you're ever in the area and you need an upgrade, let me know.
Do I have your permission to teleport into the shop?
Sure.
Alright.
The group here will probably cross each other. You're coming back with, what would you say, 180,
198 silver.
Or 98 in silver. You guys will reconvene on the streets. Book following behind you. You've had a unacknowledged presence for quite some time.
Oh.
And doesn't take long for you to realize, no one looking at him, that it's probably Zagdraken.
Oh, okay.
And every now and then kind of slips into your blind sense and you're like, yep, tall, lanky, okay, yeah, that's him. And before I forget, Isidore, when you attuned to the Bloodwell vial,
Yes.
you prick your finger, drop the blood in, and it sits among the other blood that's in there. Unlike the traditional Bloodwell vial, this contains all of its wares.
Oh, okay. There's still blood in there.
Yes.
That's fun.
Yeah, when you picked it up, it still had
Yeah.
a little red liquid. You will also run into the crew making their way down the street. Several of them now have sacks of coin at their side and are mid-discussion. They have these sort of strange-looking, one has like this pink, candy-looking bat wing. Another has a couple of pastries. One just straight up has like a sub sandwich wrapped in cloth. Well, Borthen Gintor, I should say, of course, has the like sub that he's just gnawing on. Uvillain has a kind of pink purplish smoke coming off of a cigarette he's smoking. And as they're kind of approaching and passing by you, not even noticing, they're kind of mid-conversation, and your villain just says, I don't know about the rest of you, but I could get used to life like this.
Is the Witchlight Carnival in town?
No, they're just rich now.
Well, it's like the pastries and the... They're just eating pastries. Okay, that's fine.
They have money?
I have money too, but I'm not like...
Eating pastry.
buying cotton candy.
Walking through downtown.
You will notice...
Literally strolling through the town with a gigantic sack of coin on my belt at asking to be robbed. Are you pirates or are you idiots?
Kind is the one with like kind of the grouping of pastries in her arms, and one of them uncurls and ends up being this kind of floofy cake-like pastry dragon that kind of climbs up on her shoulder and almost like starts to fly off as she like grabs it and puts it back into the pile.
Cup drink.
Yeah.
See, sometimes they're good.
They are good, yes. Sometimes. Rarely.
Oh, shut up. Do you eat it or is it a pet? I don't understand.
Oh no,
Right?
Kind is like eating these pastries.
Even
But
the dragon?
She hasn't got to it yet.
Okay, but the intent is to eat this thing, it seems like.
Probably.
Okay.
Enchanted pastries. I like it.
Interesting.
Interesting. I assume that the purpley pink cigarette smoke is much akin to whatever it was that I ingested.
Probably some sort of nicotine base with a
Yes.
infusion going on, yeah. Laquilda will be the one of his ears will like twitch and he'll, oh, hello. Guys, and point to you all just leaving the shop.
Hello.
Well, hi. So, where to from here? Cigarette?
No.
You're okay.
No, thank you.
Fair?
You're awful chipper. I mean,
Gold-plated cigarette.
Yeah.
Like, cigarette.
I get to retire now.
I imagine them
I'm
like...
more than happy.
Remember Atlantis the Lost Empire when they're all like sitting around in the room in their fancy clothes at the very end? It's like that.
Yep.
Where you're like, you're still a mechanic, you're a mechanic in a velvet dress. Gold diamond stick pin. Yeah.
but isn't he like uncomfortable here? Cause yeah.
Yeah, I mean, his caution is still there. His eyes still dart around. He still looks at every dwarf like they're going to try to kill him. But he is maybe too high to care at this point.
Got it. I was gonna say he's very happy.
Yeah.
Well, Captain, actually I believe we are going to seek the services of a sorcerer for the next leg of our journey, but thank you so much for your...
It's been a pleasure. I'll miss sailing with a lot of you. I don't know. There was a lot of crazy shit that happened while you were on board, so maybe you'll attract that to someone else.
Likely.
I have a feeling.
Unfortunately.
And he will pull out the most obnoxious silver, gold-etched, gem-encrusted flask and pop it open, slug it back. This is some sort of whiskey, goodberry, fey something. Would you like a taste?
I heard the word fae. I think I'm good.
No.
I don't know, something about fey leaves or something brewed into this.
I'm gonna immediately grab the monkey and be like, no.
Look at his arm, be like,
Yeah. No. Under the arm. Like, no.
well, suit yourselves. Now, if you ever need a good ship upriver, you won't find me or the crew. We'll be retired. Oh, this is so exciting. I have no clue where I want to go.
Well, good thing you have a boat.
Yes, this is true. Shall we? And the crew will all give their farewells. Kind will give kind of one last like reluctant hug to Elphys, and she will tear out.
Heart's beating very fast.
She'll tear out the back page of her spell book and hand it to you and say,
Your face looks really red, doesn't it?
if
I
you
wouldn't know.
ever need to reach out or want to reach out, you can write on that page and I can write back.
Oh. Well, that's really sweet of you. Thank you.
Hey, you up?
I fold the piece of paper and like lovingly put it in a pocket near my heart, and I take her hand and I kiss it and I say safe travels.
Thanks. Just scrunched up in bright red, she'll walk away.
Isidore will give Laquilda a very tiny wave.
Well, they'll get kind of lax wave back. Take it easy, Isidore.
You too.
Will do.
I'll say goodbye to each of them except for the bird. And then just walk away.
Alorine will give a confused look and then wave at you anyway. Thorin will purposely like lean over your shoulder in front of your face and wave back to Alorine.
After we walk away, Isidore will be like, at the rate they're spending, I have a feeling they won't be retired for long.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that's true.
Those gems on a flask, how does that even... Wouldn't fit
It
in the
would make
pocket
it really
very well.
difficult. I mean, like
Yeah.
catch on things. It doesn't seem practical.
Maybe we should offer to buy the boat and then rent it back to them when they ultimately get out of retirement to be pirates again.
Bad idea. It's a good investment option.
I mean, I'm from a fishing family. Of course I'm going to want to buy a boat.
True.
That one does have some nice water projection runes. That's
Well, I don't know that anyone else would know how to use those, would we?
no, but
We hire someone. We're pretty rich. I don't know.
I kind of got familiar with them when we had to try to recharge them, but
Idle thoughts.
as for too much repair, I don't think that'd be very useful. Still, it's a nice boat. I still need to practice spearfishing some more.
I do
Yes,
need
you
to work
do.
on my sea shanties.
yes, you definitely have to be on a boat to work on your sea shanties. So
It does help.
it is going to be a shame not hearing those anymore.
Yes, as a sailor, I can confirm that if you're not on a boat, sea shanties are just not a thing. Sorry.
Guys, I already knew this. I don't.
Some people don't.
Well, of course I did.
And I am not personally IRL offended because I listen to sea shanties all the time at work. And I don't work on a boat.
Like the less than 5% chance you would have said that was worth the comment about the sea shanties. Should we... I don't think I have anything else I wanted to do here. I just talk to the sorcerer.
Yeah,
Teleportation.
whenever
Yeah.
we're ready, did I...
Call them up on your
On your
hand.
hand.
Oh yeah, he put a rune on my hand so I can let him know when we're ready to go.
Speed dial.
He said it would be 1,000 gold to transport the four of us to
Sell it. Faut do his own.
do is
Boat. Do is it.
So 250 gold each to teleport.
And the loan.
Hmm?
And the loan.
No, I have money now.
Yeah, we all just got a bunch of gold. For being in a war,
That's fair.
like that 20,000 that we split.
No, Rat's over here like, let me calculate what you owe me. Hang on.
Going to
You all got money
offer to,
Hang on.
like, do the 1,000 myself.
Oh,
and,
right.
Oh.
if that would cover the debts that...
Respectable.
I didn't keep track of how much I gave you. so-
Yeah, I can't remember, but I'm
think
pretty sure that
250 gold
would more than cover
probably
it.
more than cover it,
Yeah.
but I don't...
If you volunteer to pay for our teleportation, I will not complain.
I mean, we didn't count the monkey or the sock puppet with us, so I don't know if it's going to be more now, but...
Way to find out.
Alright.
He can fly.
They can both fly. So,
They'll get that eventually.
Thorin just leans over and looks in your face.
He's so rude.
He is. He is very rude. So mean
Looks
to
over
me.
at you, Isidore.
Damn!
Yeah.
Stop that!
Hello.
As soon as you tap it, dim glow kind of begins to permeate off your hand and out.
Hello, Sylvac. We've reconnected with our friend.
Great. Where are you?
We are somewhere near the main town square, but we can meet you somewhere else if that's convenient.
Give me a name, shop, anything.
The bank. We're by the bank.
Alright.
Looking around at all the dwarven signs, and I'm like, and watching these guys just not be able to read any of it. Like, I don't know where I am. I'm looking
I
directly
know
at the
that we
street
came
sign.
from the bank, so
No
that's
idea.
all I have,
Yeah.
the bank.
You guys
Okay.
are right outside of Alus Deons, and like a block or two from Trudel's magic shop.
Okay.
There's a bank a couple blocks down the other direction.
Oh, well.
So we'll just probably head towards
No.
the bank.
Yeah, I guess we're going to the bank.
Teleporting there, we will get there way ahead of this festival. Because it was not for like another week or something.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
5 days or something like that.
Wow. Do we want to stay here for 5? No, I didn't think so.
No.
No, I don't like it when I sing about my god.
To be fair,
There are no
it's not
converts
really a
here.
phenomenon contained to this particular place, but I do hear your point.
I usually get a little bit of reception, but...
That's because we're underground and signal's being blocked.
The dwarves do seem very particular in their faith.
Mhm.
Did you hear him say there was only one temple in the whole city?
And they, welcome other followers, but I don't think so.
I mean, I can take a nap anywhere. I don't need their temple.
There is a cold breeze that fills the street for a minute as a small portal opens, snow drifts out, and stepping through it is Sylvac. He closes behind him. Ready to go?
Yes.
Yes, we also have a monkey.
I see that.
Uh,
That's fine.
yeah.
This is our friend Book, Sylvac. Book.
Look, pleasure.
Well met.
It's the dude that's gonna help us,
Yeah, I gathered when he appeared out of nowhere.
well,
When he appeared out of nowhere.
you look a little freaked out, sure.
Because he appeared out of nowhere. There's no way to prepare for that when you're me.
Where
be
is
fair, I
the
wasn't
cold,
prepared either.
breezy place that you came from? It seems very similar to the place that I was raised.
No, this is connected to some mountaintops far across the ocean.
Ah, okay. I'm from the north.
Ah, gotcha.
We won't have to travel across the mountaintops, will we?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's just an intermediary for my spell.
Fine.
I hope we don't cross the mountaintops. There are big scary birds up there that would attack us.
Well, I just don't wear shoes. I don't want to go through the snow.
Ah,
More of a thing for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll never see a bird coming. Let's face it. If it's my time to go and a gigantic eagle wants to swoop down and eat me, then that's when it's going to happen. There's really not a lot I'll be able to do about it.
I mean, you'll know when it gets
Yep.
closer
Fairly
to
20
you.
feet away, 40 feet away.
Quick dodge, you know.
But,
Is it a projectile? Could you
Well,
can you throw that? Is that
If
something
it's,
else?
if it's flying, it's not until 10 feet.
there you go.
Right on it,
Nice.
so-
So it's like,
Just catch it.
how big of a bird are we talking here?
Thorin kind of hears this conversation about the extra person, looks around for a minute, kind of like he's a whoo whoo, and then puts his hand into Rat's mouth and just climbs into his mouth again, separates it. For the first time experience for you, Alphys, the halo off of Thorn kind of starts to float above Wrath's head, and there's now a continuous kind of pulsing glow that comes from his chest.
What does that look like in
haven't even
my
had
tremor
anything to drink
sense?
today.
Is the monkey still in there, or does he
The
like
monkey.
sort of
So-
decorporealize when he
The monkey?
No,
I think-
in your blind sense, there's a moment of like going down the throat
The
and
monkey
then
vored
disappearing.
itself.
It does. Yeah.
Is the monkey parasitic? I'm really confused.
It's like part of him now?
Yeah.
Silverback just,
Yeah.
I'd be a really good surgeon.
what the fuck?
The monkey's coming with us.
Why?
And then I kind of crouch down a little bit. Like I'm a monkey. I'm ready to
In
go.
this world, I would trust you to help me.
I'm
remove
thoroughly
the bullet.
freaked out by this shit.
You're thoroughly freaked out. I've never seen this before. What the
Me
fuck?
neither!
Okay.
Unfortunately, I have.
I have.
By the gods.
But you were there when it happened.
It's true, I was there when it happened the other time. Yeah, it never gets any easier.
Excundamundus, protect us all from this terrifying monster.
See? He gets it.
Okay, I guess now that we're down to 4, is everyone ready to teleport?
Yeah. Do I give you like 500 gold now? 500 when we make it?
I mean, if you trust me to get you there, you can just pay me up front. If you want to do half-seas, sure.
Do I trust him?
I mean,
I trust
even
him.
500 gold is still leaving 2 of us behind, so I trust him.
Alright. I give him the 1,000.
Thank you.
Well, technically, I gave you 100 platinum.
Yes. Takes it, checks it.
I would
Kinda
roll an
runs
insight
his
check,
hands
but I
through
trust him. He's hot. Of course I
Yeah.
trust.
All right, everybody hold hands.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Sitting down. Yeah, just.
And you realize there's this awkward moment of this taking a little longer than maybe you anticipated because you're not used to this. On the ground beneath you, runes start to like carve and etch into the ground. The process in total takes about 10 minutes.
Are we like in a ring holding hands with
Yes.
him, or is he...
Nope, you're like in a circle holding hands with him as these start to form on the ground in the middle of the street as people are passing by going,
I'm sorry, my hands
"What's
are so
going on
sweaty.
here?"
Let
This is taking a long time.
I'm just glad that I will be grounded to something when it happens.
But after that 10 minutes passes, there's that same temporal arcane flicker that starts to build around you, and about 30 seconds of blinding light that builds, and then darkness.
Oh, headache back.
You find yourselves in a 20-foot radius room. On the wall there are torches that ignite upon you entering the room. It's a simple stone encircled room with a single door, and from the other side the door opens. A human in full plate makes his way through. He has a shield kind of up in front of his chest, a sword off to the side. Business? I'm just teleporting these people. Silvac. I've been here before. You'll find me in the book. There's the sound of like flipping of pages for a minute on the other side of the door, and then you hear, "Yeah, they're good." All right. I need a place to rest, and then I'm just leaving. I don't need to leave the building. So be it. Welcome to Fazelit. Lead you out. You got kind of the
You
monkey
know,
thing
the
going on.
monkey
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm outside, vomit. This teleporting thing.
And monkey
Monkey!
just hits the ground, tumbles, wet. Just,
Thorn, you're the one who climbed in there. It's your own fault you're wet.
We're gonna talk about this later.
flies back up on his shoulder.
Call him a rude creature in Celestial.
Ooh. Wait, with
We're inside! We're inside a building.
what is happening?
Stepping into the next room, kind of a rectangle-esque room. There are multiple similar, these like kind of wooden iron-barred, iron-banded doors that edge around the entire side of the room, and then two large main doors at the front. Sitting at a desk just off to your right, kind of centered in the room, is a figure in blue robes. A little bit older, kind of graying at this point, roundish features. Welcome to Facelit. Any reason you're visiting in particular besides the obvious pursuit of knowledge?
We had heard about the Knowledge Festival that's going to be happening in about a week?
Yes. Yes, a week. That is correct. You're a bit early then.
We are.
Couple of things to note about the town of Facelit. Yes, we do use just the first portion of that, of our long title name. If you prefer to add in the folk do as owe it, you may, but Facelit's fine. There are slippers that are a requirement to wear in the... there's a mix between temples and libraries here. They're kind of one and the same. Call them as you will. And there is a very strong no-smoking policy in this town. Fine is 7 gold or 7 lashings. Take your pick.
Wow.
Alright.
Other than that, you're welcome to peruse the area. The fountain in the middle of town that has the statue of our god, Xanthia Eruditio. Everyone's going to take some warming up. That particular fountain is, well, a wealth of knowledge, one might say. So, if you're thirsty, take a drink. Now, I don't want to spoil anything for first-timers. So, any questions other than what the fountain does I can answer for you?
Could you recommend a library that would have good information on the founding of this city?
Absolutely.
Rude. Rude, rude, rude.
But accurate.
We could read it to him.
I was gonna say, I mean... How many book...
Funnily
I'm
enough,
more than happy to read.
the Latin root of erudite comes from, is where the word rude comes from.
Excellent. I didn't know that.
Rudis, rude, untrained, to erudere, to instruct or train, to erudite.
The Mount Hark Library, towards the center of town. I'd start there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your time in Facelit.
Thank you.
One more question. Are there performance spaces here?
Only if you make them.
This place is going to be worse than the last one.
Understood.
It's a giant library.
I mean...
Worse than the place where we couldn't look magic users in the eye?
That place
It was
wasn't too
only
bad.
divine people.
Wow, whatever.
No. The monkey was doing well.
Stepping out into the streets, there's a hustle and bustle of a wide variety of races here. Nothing too monstrous, but the occasional full orc. Yes.
Nothing too monstrous. Just orcs.
I love a smart orc.
The occasional, as in the rare of the races here, would be the orc, including a few random bugbears smattered in there as well. So,
Are the orcs wearing tiny glasses?
no.
What am I playing this game?
I'm sure you could find one who is, but none of them walking by are wearing tiny
Investigation.
There are paved paths that lead and connect all the buildings. Looking to your left, you can see the fountain. Looking to your right, more buildings. Everything is spaced out, so there's space in between every building. The grass is this lush, vibrant, slightly vibrant green to it. There is, let's see, at this hour, there are a few kind of blue runes on stones that are currently kind of spritzing water on top of the grass.
Do I still have that rune on my hand for that guy?
It does seem to have disappeared.
Let's shoot him a quick message.
There are these...
You up?
Damn. It's spreading. There are these...
Good today, too.
All I got was a necklace. You got like a booty call text machine.
I did.
Yeah.
There are these kind of old iron hanging lanterns with a flame that is, well, wouldn't be ignited at this hour, but will at a certain hour. Wagons, carriages, anything like that that are moving about carrying supplies or goods are moving on their own. And everyone here is lightly dressed. The temperature here is moderate, and actually let me see real quick on what that's like. Ooh. So there is a
Oh!
You just wrapped
Roll
up.
a d6 to see how many petticoats you take off because it's so warm.
No, I was literally just gonna say, Isidore kind of falls behind and you see them like pulling off an underlayer, tucking it in the bag.
Looking up and around, you will notice that the clouds are a somewhat dark gray above you, and there is rainfall that about 300 feet above you is hitting something and running off of it.
Bubble.
The pace is pretty mellow.
We're in a bubble.
Yes, thank you. I know what a bubble is. What do you
I
mean by that?
loosen my robe belt
It's raining,
And,
but
like,
it's not
slide
raining
my
on
arms.
us. We're in a bubble.
and like shimmy, put my arms back out, and then like step out of my underrobe and fold it. Put it back.
How many of those do you have?
Don't ask.
I'm concerned.
It's very cold where I come from. We
Yeah.
dress in layers.
Well, it's very warm here.
Yes, it's why I took off the underrobe and the secondary robe.
But I see like 7 still on you.
Well, those aren't coming off.
I mean, if it gets any warmer today, I may need another underlayer.
There are only 4
I'm pretty comfortable.
at the moment.
Sorry, I was being facetious.
If you get cold, I have plenty to keep you warm.
It is good to know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Being prepared.
appreciate it.
Look, you have the highest passive in this group. What's your passive, by the way?
16.
I'm pretty sure it's just Book here that has the highest, but
What is the... Remind me what that is.
if it's not on your character sheet, it is... are you proficient in perception? That's a good question
No.
to start. Okay. Then it would be 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
So 12.
Well, okay. So Book, yes, having the highest here. 16 too. Okay. As you guys are walking, there's definitely a scent of nicotine on the wind.
Somebody be smoking.
Kind of
Someone's breaking the rules.
coming from, yeah, to your left as you guys are walking down the street, heading towards the fountain, as I assume you are.
Oh yeah.
There
I'm gonna drink
is...
that water.
There's an alleyway that it's definitely kind of wafting from.
Did we find the bad kids?
I'd be curious.
Making your way down the alley.
I mean,
Oh, I'm
like,
heading to the fountain.
How, like,
Nobody
how
told
far
me
of a
there's anything.
separation is it?
You can't see anyone smoking down the alley, so...
I would
What's
say.
that?
I smell someone smoking.
I'm still
I smell-
making my
I
way
smell
downtown.
Cigarette smoke.
Moving fast.
All I'm
Walking
at.
fast.
Yeah, I would.
Oh,
I would
that's weird.
check
Don't
out
they know
what's
it's
going
against
on.
the rules as I
Yeah.
continue walking to the fountain?
Presumably.
So Elphys, you kind of split off, make your way down the alley.
Did Elphys leave?
Yes.
Yes.
Should we follow?
Probably. He's going toward the smoking person.
Throw a glance
Thing.
at the fountain.
Whatever's smoking. The fountain will still be there when we fetch Elphys.
I know.
Probably multiple people. It's definitely strong enough to be more than one. Let me see. Not trained in Arcana, right?
Yeah. Not proficient. No.
Okay, I mean, half proficient because bard, but what is your intelligence modifier then? Okay, just trying to get a passive there. You are proficient in Arcana. What is 8 plus your Arcana score then?
14.
14. Okay. You notice as you're kind of walking past one of the buildings, in between two of them, there's kind of this wooden fence split that has like a door hinge kind of, like a fence almost.
Like a gate
Like
thing?
a gate to a fence, yeah. And Elphys walks right past it, and then as you're walking past, you kind of notice this little, like, ripple in it that kind of moves across it.
Elphys,
Yeah.
I think you may have just walked through something magical.
No, you guys would be walking past it at this
Oh,
point.
past
You're still
it.
going down
Can
the
I
alley.
sense anything
Gotcha.
on the other side?
Alarming.
You don't sense anything on the other side, but you don't sense anything there.
Okay, yeah, I don't sense anything.
Do I feel like
literally
I'm
don't sense
getting wet
anything
now from the rain?
Can I do an like actual Arcana check after
Yeah.
picking up on this thing there?
Absolutely.
17.
It's, one or, well, it would be 2 or 3 minor illusion cantrips.
Oh.
So it's like a void in my sense?
No, to you, there's just nothing there.
Okay.
It's just, it expands into an opening, but to you that would just be normal. It's them who aren't aware of it.
Ah.
Because there's like a wall there.
There's a wall there.
A wall
Oh,
there.
well, there's definitely an opening on the other side.
Oh, yes.
On the other side of the
Covered
building?
by some sort
On the other
of
side of whatever.
minor illusions.
Isn't there?
The fence?
If you,
Yeah, I would do that.
yeah, your hand goes right through it.
That.
Do that again.
No. I mean, yes, now I can, but I'm not going to fall because I know what I'm doing.
Just take the monkey off my shoulder and throw him through the wall.
Thor just kind of tumbles past.
Huh.
The fuck is this?
I'll walk in there.
We hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Not from the monkey, though.
No.
I would hope not.
Or
monkey.
it's the first time you've heard the monkey speak.
Yeah, I was gonna say, holy shit. The fuck is this?
And that's what he sounds
Not
like.
a lot, so I don't know. The monkey sounds like when he talks. You've spoken to the monkey.
I've talked to the monkey. The monkey didn't talk back to me.
Okay, well.
I talked to the monkey
the
enough
monkey
to know that the monkey
understands.
understands Celestial.
Stepping through.
So I sometimes say rude things.
You'll see about 50 feet kind of further down this other side of the building. There's 5 people standing there that have like lit pipes, cigars, cigarettes, kind of standing around smoking. And one of them's looked over and like, the fucking what? Why is there a monkey? Is this your fucking monkey?
Yeah. Just, come here, monkey.
He just gives you an evil look and flies back to your shoulder.
So, secret safety meeting?
Secret tunnel.
From around here.
I'll walk in there.
It's like,
I know we're not supposed to smoke here.
Oh.
this is not very well hidden. We just got here.
I can smell it.
Are you folks aware that's illegal? Because, like, the first thing they told us when we
they're aware it's
Kill your
illegal.
vibe, man.
I could smell it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you must have a pretty fucking good nose.
Well, yeah, clearly, because I could smell it.
Hey.
I mean, I can
Do
smell
you
it
mind
now.
if I smoke some, some devil's lettuce?
Alphys?
I just need a little bit. Take the edge off. This town is fucking...
See, this is why.
I'll go
Ready
play
for
watch out.
This is why we don't fucking tell people about our spots. Because this happens.
Well, no one told us about it. We found you. That's how shitty your hiding spot is.
It's all to the wall.
Yeah,
Normally people just walk right past.
I mean, it was really pretty obvious you stacked a lot of
Who,
little illusions.
who the fuck are you?
The illusion
Is it
police.
Guys, can we just go check out the fountain?
In general, who the fuck are all of you?
Oh, I'm back
We're gonna
outside.
finish this,
Yeah,
Playing lookout.
and then we will go to your fountain.
I'm Ralph.
By
This is
gods. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if he's that kind of smoker.
He's like, what the fuck? Yes, I'll take it. Thanks.
Fine.
Told you we needed better security on this
Since you're
place.
fucking here, it totally passes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, like, the rest of the group's like, oh, sweet, cool, all right. All right. So, Alphys, Wrath, Thorn. Who's the fuck who walked away?
Oh, that's Buck. I
Belongs in
just
a
go into the
library.
fountain. I just like leap.
Okay, bye. He's all right. Nice to meet you, Book.
You too! I yell from back inside. I'm just literally just outside the door.
So I probably just full run into you. Oh! Hi.
All right.
What's up?
I
Listen,
thought you were going to the fountain, so
No,
I followed.
I was making sure that
There-
no one was gonna
are technically smoking areas in
bust in
town,
on them.
okay?
Smoke easy.
But
That's cool.
we kind
I'll
of
hang
keep
out here
it
with you.
among the locals, right? We keep it quiet. So,
Lean against the wall in like a cool pose.
if you could kindly just keep your fucking mouth shut about it, it'd be appreciated.
I can do that. Hopefully he can.
I've never tried monkey before, but I'd certainly start now.
Monkey. Show him. He's got a tattoo.
Thorn.
He can take.
Which, by the way, then falls off of you from the way it just tumbles over.
What the hell is happening in there?
Don't fuck with the monkey.
Don't fuck with the monkey.
You know, the monkey just drew the
Shit.
sword, but then fell off a Wrath's shoulder.
Ah,
Monkey,
that sounds typical.
you won't be friends?
Hmm.
And he'll hand the pipe to the monkey.
No, you gotta smoke that shit.
Thor just
Fucking monkey.
give me a dex check.
13.
Thorn straight up like gets a little puff like before it gets handed back.
Stop that.
Just flies off.
Look what you did.
And there you go.
Sorry, man. I normally wouldn't give him any hair butter.
Why were you in such a hurry?
So,
I
I mean, I'll keep my fucking mouth shut. I know how to, like, not talk about Fight Club and all that, but, like,
Pipe Club.
Fight Club.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
They're in
okay.
the Smoke Easy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
See?
I know the first rule of Fight Club, but, like, how does one get in on Fight Club? I'm gonna be here, like, a week, and,
I'm gonna be here a week.
yeah,
Okay, where you staying?
it's a great question. Where should we stay?
Let's see.
Town. We're already breaking the law in a back alley.
Well, yeah, that's pretty normal, I guess.
Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons before?
Everybody's a rebel. The Red Ink Inn's pretty good. That's where I'd stay if I wasn't from here.
Alright.
Yeah, check them out.
I appreciate the suggestion.
I live
Sure.
in a cavern.
Yeah, you know, pretty much once a day we come hang out, so we'll just, if we see you there, we'll invite you.
Hey.
That easy.
Alright. I don't think I caught your name.
Me? Happens every time. Ever since I saw that fucking meme, it's in my head
I
now.
have a name.
Yeah, it's a good name.
It's a good name.
Well, you just implied that you're gonna hang out, so you better have a name.
Yeah.
Wait, hang out or hang out?
For now, we're just smoking buddies. But it is Pipe Club.
Smoking buddies always turns into smoking something else.
My friends
No,
call me
Hunter and I
Skrill.
started.
I don't know.
Sorry, your friends call you what?
Friends call me Skrill.
Skrill.
Yeah.
How into dubstep does he look?
Shaved one side of the head.
Look, I was gonna give a character description, but I think the name just did it. So
Yeah, perfect. Done.
I
Yeah.
think we're good.
Alright, Skrill. I'll see you around. And I shake his hand and I give him a little bit of devil's lettuce in that handshake.
My man.
You know, if you proselytized more like that than by singing at people, you might have more success with your conversion rate. Just saying.
Hey, I'm on your
Just
how
turning a
Constantine
new
Chorus
leaf,
would
trying
feel about
something
that.
else.
God,
Kind.
concordance wants some smoke?
Yeah.
And fuck demons.
Well, I don't know about
I don't know about that,
that.
but the smoking center.
Behind the five of them, Sagdraken will appear from his invisibility and just, yeah, this guy's fucking great, right? And they'll all slowly just, oh, calm down. No,
Okay.
I'm not here to hurt anybody. I just want to share in some of the devil's lettuce.
He's a friend from work.
Yeah, look,
How tall is he at this
I
point?
brought my own. Last time I described him, he was about 10 feet tall.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so it's terrifying for everyone.
Super lanky.
Did not realize he
So
was
he's like a
that
big red
tall.
slender man.
Yes,
He
he's
looks
now
like it,
actually
really.
shorter. He's kind of bulked outward a lot more,
Oh.
and you can see he has these short stubs of tendrils starting to come off the bottom of his face. It's a very sharp, angled face, horns that are starting to come up and out, but just very faintly. So, I'm the one who supplies the lettuce.
That's the guy. That's Sock Dragon. Jogging. Yeah.
You got it, thanks.
Yeah.
So, don't worry, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I'm just hanging out, smoke some lettuce, chat with you guys. You seem like some cool people.
You'd be a good addition to Pipe Club, I gotta say.
Yeah.
How big is this room?
This is like a 15-foot wide kind of wrap around the building between another building. But a good 70 feet long,
Okay.
yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. With that, at least.
Yeah. And when Sagdraken summons his pipe this time, it's like the small like head of a devil that comes up, forms into that black pipe piece that comes back.
The pipe's getting cooler and cooler every time I see it.
And he'll start passing it around. Anyway.
Alright, I gotta go find my monkey. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go keep that thing away from me.
I gotta go to this fountain. So,
Have fun.
yeah. Skrill. Till next time.
Yeah, till next time, dude.
Isidora's like trying to lean against the building in like this cool, casual way to look like there's nothing weird going on.
Just walk out of the
some
wall
cool,
right next to you.
casual, just casual.
Yep.
So chill.
You just give off Narcan.
Yep.
Yeah.
God, just immediately like,
Big.
what are you doing?
Like, you're practically narking on us just by standing there.
Well, I was being casual.
Yeah, so aloof. Let's go to your fountain.
Thank you.
Just make your way back onto the main street.
Buck, why didn't you tell me I wasn't being cool?
I assumed you knew.
I thought that was on purpose.
I didn't realize that, like, you were trying to be cool. I didn't think that was a thing you did or were concerned about. Was I wrong?
I just thought if nobody really noticed we were down here, just try to... Let's go look at the fountain. It's been a couple days for Isidore.
Fair. That's fair.
That is
Alright,
fair.
let's go see the fountain. Let's go.
You
I would
guys,
just take your arm and act like I was the blind person you were helping. With my stick.
make your way over to the fountain, and in this sitting pose, in this kind of half-plate looking armor, describing the fountain statue, excuse me, these wings that are made out of pages that come up and across, and kind of dripping and pouring from the pages themselves is the water that's falling into the fountain.
Liquid knowledge.
Am I familiar with any of this imagery from anything Drake would have ever told me? Drake, by the way, was one of my characters he's doing all of this with. Learning a lot about myself today.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Drake's done a lot since you last played him.
Apparently. I've approved none of it.
It's canon now.
Apparently it is!
No, I built out a little arc for Drake.
Cool.
I figured.
Can't wait to hear it.
Well, you might find out a lot about him in this town, so...
That's the plan.
And it was much more fun instead of talking through it with you to just let you discover it as a character. But if you ever think I'm off base, let me know. But so far, I think...
Alright, we'll see.
I don't think it's too far-fetched for a red dragonborn to name a town after himself.
Yeah, well, you know. We won't go into all that.
Okay.
As long as there's a tavern in the town called the Drunken Master.
Of course there is.
Now.
I was going to call it the Drunken Monk, but Drunken Master's got a better ring to it. Anybody drink the water? I figured.
Yeah.
I'd try it.
Is anyone else around drinking the water, or is it just us?
Not like explicitly walking over and like sucking it down.
Sticks face in.
Yeah.
Conservative.
No, this one!
So there are
Not.
I should
Actually, as
mention-
soon as I see the thing with like the pages of wings, I just sort of like grab onto my amulet, my Velactiqueus amulet, and I'm like,
Sorry, back to the question of do I recognize any of this imagery from my time with Drake?
Yes. Multiple things at once here. So, first off, let me cover the fountain.
Yes.
There are multiple, like, small tables, sitting areas, benches in a couple areas, and plenty of people sitting around.
Little free libraries everywhere.
Yeah, those little, like, take a book, leave a book, yes. And each of them has either, like, a home-brought cup or mug or something. Walking by, it looks like clear liquid, for those of you who can tell. Do you recognize the fountain here of Scientia Eruditio? I think yes. But when Drake was training you, I don't think he brought it up.
No.
But I think the imagery was probably a book or something, or a statue, a symbol that you walked past before. But not ever anything he was like, yeah, I'm a follower of this god. Because he's
News
not.
to me. No, he's not.
Yeah.
Great. Cool.
Across the way and down the street, there is the hanging sign for the Drunken Master.
Excellent.
But yeah, other than that, nobody... Well, I'll just leave them to... nobody, like, taking their cup and or dipping their head in at this point. But
There's not like a stall someplace that's like drink from the fountain, 5 copper.
doesn't seem to be.
Okay.
yeah, I full on like rummage around in my bag and pull out like a little clay like tea mug,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna scoop up some water.
Alright.
I can smell it. And then I'm just gonna drink
Okay.
Does anyone pay that any mind?
Let's see.
I'm more concerned that what just happened was some sort of social faux pas, and that you can't just dip your cup into the fountain. Then
There's like this slightly older couple. look like
I mean, I can just hold it out and get run off,
Goodness,
dripping
last
off the
time that cup
wings.
was cleaned.
You clean it regularly.
like two halflings that older in their years that look over and kind of give a nod and watch intently as you drink from the cup. As you take a sip from it, you start having visions of, well, let's see, I'll leave it up to you. What would be an animal Isidore just adores and loves?
My instinct is to say polar bears.
Alright.
Okay.
I like that.
You
I mean, I'm from the north.
have this moment of being face to face with a polar bear.
No.
And it kind of growls at you, the deep grumble that comes off of it. And you reach out and kind of extend your hand, kind of pet across the head,
How soft.
and it starts to calm down. And you come back to your senses, and you have this weird affinity suddenly where you're like, I feel connected to nature. Like I could communicate with animals better right
Just eat a
now.
whole raw salmon.
Kind of like you have proficiency in animal handling now.
Like,
Like 4 now.
okay.
Yes.
Nice.
How do you feel?
I slap Thorn. No, I'm kidding. I feel...
Handling.
Yeah, I use my hands. I feel...
Slap! What the?
I glance at the monkey.
Oh, Thorn immediately dives in.
I feel alright.
Straight into the water.
Like grabbing a toddler out of the...
Yeah, but he's just
Maul
struggling the
fountain.
whole time.
Sorry.
I feel like I could pet a bear, you know?
Don't.
I'm like holding Thorn.
What?
Yeah.
Are there any bugbear around?
Uh-oh.
That's not a bear.
Yeah, sure, yeah. There's like one who's walking by. He has like 3 or 4 books tucked up under his arm, dressed rather nicely, and he does have a small pair of spectacles hanging on a chain around his neck.
He's got tiny glasses. It was a turn of phrase, and that's not a bear, that's a gentleman.
I just asked if there were any bugbear around. I didn't suggest that you needed to go manhandle it.
You gave me a look.
Impossible.
Impossible.
How am I not used to your humor by now?
I don't know. It's only been like a week.
Anyways,
That's...
I think it's probably been almost a couple.
Tomorrow will be your 3rd week
Oh,
together.
Okay.
okay.
What's the month?
Yeah.
Alright.
Anybody else interested in drinking the water?
Now,
Water is very refreshing.
does it look like if I'm drinking this water, I am like partaking in an experience or worshipping another god? I'm gonna skip the water.
Okay.
I feel a little disconnected.
May I
If-
borrow your cup?
If you ask me about it, I will tell you that it did not feel particularly religious for me.
I guess I have a message.
Just wait till they try to cast a spell.
Yeah, I'd drink a cup of
The
water.
Galactic Quest doesn't give a shit. Oh yeah, for sure, I'll like...
I mean, I forgot I had a mess kit, so I'll just...
And
I also have a water skin I can
give him
fill
a
the
hard
whole
time.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt very natural.
After getting the monkey out of the water.
Well, this is a terrifying thing to give you. You get these kind of sketched images of multiple people's faces. And unlike the usual kind of bending and movement of the face where you kind of get that insight into people, you can see the fine lines and details. There's like the moment that you sense the flesh under the eye move and the multiple layers of skin kind of fold in, and you're like, I know exactly what this person is feeling and thinking in this moment.
Whoa.
And that washes over you as you come back to, and you have expertise in insight
Okay.
for the time being.
What does that mean as far as a roll?
So
You can add your proficiency bonus a second time.
Oh,
yeah,
shit!
you already have proficiency, correct?
I do, yes.
Yep, and that is why it's expertise. Yep.
All
So
right.
it's just an extra plus 3. on
3,
it.
Three
yeah.
level,
Great.
yes.
Cool.
Okay.
You're getting a zip.
Perfect.
Wrath,
Yes.
you
Cold compress. and maybe
sort
some
of tumble through and end up
activated
in
charcoal
this
clay tonight. Should be okay.
jungle forest.
I start digging in my bag.
It almost brings back memories of Heracrulia,
Okay.
that like really thick forested part of the islands towards the center. You can find yourself rushing through, moving past, and as you kind of come to a slow, you start looking around and realizing that you just have a natural inkling towards the sense of the plants. You know that there's water nearby. You can just tell by the way the moss grows on the tree, right? You start to get a sense of, oh, it's going to rain soon. I can sense that pressure drop, that change. And as you come back to, you have proficiency in survival.
All right.
So I
I'll
believe you
say-
aren't already proficient, correct?
I don't think I am.
Okay. Long story short, if you haven't caught the gist, if you're already proficient, you gain expertise. If you aren't proficient, you gain proficiency.
Everybody else drink. I'll try it.
Well, that's got a kick.
Kind of want to fill up my water skin.
Not a terrible idea.
Suddenly, Elphys,
Oh no.
you are on the stage.
Oh no!
Oh my god, of course! You are performing in front of thousands, maybe 1 million people that are cheering and roaring your name.
Wow.
You have expertise in performance. Real quick, I've also started putting in place passive proficiency scores. So instead of rolling insight, right now you could do 8 plus your proficiency or your insight score, which with expertise is like, what's your bonus right now
What do you mean?
to insight?
I have a
You-
+6 to insight right now.
You roll a d20 and add 6, right? So it would be a passive of 14 at this point.
Okay.
So you can either choose to take the 14 or you can roll an insight.
Got it.
You have that passive quality, right? Or if I'm thinking about it and I'm like, oh yeah, someone's walking by and they look like they're going to pickpocket you with a passive 14, you notice this. Like,
Right.
that's their intention.
So I have a passive 14, like I have a passive 16 to perception.
Correct.
Cool.
Yes. At least at this point.
Right.
the
Until it
wears
wears off, right.
But your performance, so that's 3, 6, so 9. So you'd be at a, am I doing my math right there? 15 passively?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can either roll or you could just take that 15 to performance and know that you're doing a well above average job.
Sure.
So just so you know, those things are going to start applying now. It's the same thing for like an athletics check, pushing, pulling, shoving. You can have that passive versus having to roll. Or Arcana. If you're like, hey, where does this sit? You can just take that passive instead of risking the roll. So
Cool.
one more little layer to add on top there, but something I think makes the game a little more reasonable for certain things. Because like, if you're trained in something and you roll a natural 1, it's funny every now and then for like the goof up, but let's be honest, you're trained in this, you really shouldn't be failing.
Yeah.
So, sorry, long explanation there, but
Well, at that and feeling really jazzed about my performing skills, I probably would indeed take out my lute and start jamming at the fountain. Like I am dancing, running around all the edges as I'm like playing.
Probably not the first time people
I'm-
have seen this though, so.
as a matter of fact, you will notice that Nobody is acting particularly surprised or concerned, or there's a little bit of interest to see what you're going to come away with.
I assume since this is like an outdoor cafe kind of setting with the little tables and stuff,
The vibe.
I assume that there are some people sitting there with a dog at the table,
Sure.
and I beeline for them.
Okay.
You see, like, where's the pound? I need to adopt a cat right now.
Oh
So-
God, Isidore is a cat person.
Yeah.
It's a great
God, I hate
chance.
this character.
It's a great chance. Would you like to use your passive or your active animal handling?
I would like to actively handle this animal.
Give me an animal handling check.
May I pet your dog?
Always ask.
10.
Okay. I look at you. Sure. And you start petting the dog, and it kind of looks up at you, wags its tail, kind of has this happy moment, and then starts sniffing something and gets lost in it and starts moving away.
That's fair. Thank you for letting me pet your dog.
You're welcome.
And I walk away. That wasn't even in character, that's just how I behave when there's a dog.
What kind of song are we getting out of Elphys here? Is this off your repertoire? Is this inventive?
This might be
What
new.
is-
Probably freeform because it's just like so like you know. So I'm probably singing something about the fountain.
Are we getting a 15, or would you like to roll for an active performance
Roll
here?
for it. Why not?
All right.
21.
21. Okay. It's just such a good song. Like, mastery of sound here. It's perfect. And just when you're like, alright, so the lute is great and Elphys' voice is good on its own, that's fine, that's when prestidigitation kicks in. And suddenly there's a band behind Elphys, there's music filling in the blank points, there's a beautiful synergy that just blends everything together. Little sparks and flares and...
Elphys is really feeling it today.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
There's some clapping among the crowd and some giddiness, and there's a general sense of enjoyment from your enjoyment.
Great. I kind of dig this place.
I love this place. Can we stay here?
For a week at least.
Okay.
Should we
This
check
is the first
the
place we've been that I'm having a good time.
the Red Ink Inn for a place to stay?
Alright.
I'm sure that's going to change, but...
Taking a moment, looking around. It's not too hard to find. The building itself is made out of some sort of red brick material.
Sure.
And is actually diagonally across from the Drunken Master, so an easy find, and not too far from the fountain here either.
Does it look like a high scale place, mid scale place, or like the low scratch?
From the outside, looks pretty moderate. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy.
Sounds pretty good.
The big, there is kind of the big detailed sign of the like red feathered
Quill.
Quill, thank you. Jeez, I'm like, pen won't leave my head. Quill that comes up and out, the red ink that it's dipped into in this massive like glass ink well that looks like there's liquid floating through it.
Cool sign.
It's probably the fanciest part of it though. And then written in that very like stylized writing is the red ink.
Let's go reserve some rooms.
Entering into the kind of opening foyer here. Thank you so much for watching episode 12 of Fell Nightmares. I hope you enjoyed this episode despite it being a bit slower paced as the party collects themselves and prepares for the next part of their journey. That being said, if you did enjoy this content, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know how we're doing down in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. And if you can think of anyone who would enjoy this content, please pass these videos along to them so we can continue to share our wonderful story with others. Now, until next time, I hope that joy, peace, and kindness are with you. And until then, stay epic, my friends!